cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. Sporty welcome once again to the show. A lot of sporting activities, like I will always say. So much news to pass around. So much sporting news around the globe. We'll just take some few. Let's start from England, where Nottingham Forest, they've appointed a new coach. We announced to you within the week that Nottingham Forest sacked their coach, and therefore they have hired a new manager, Victor Pereira. He's the man to take that hot seat at Nottingham Forest. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the fourth manager to be sacked within 18 months. Yes, the fourth manager, Sean Dyche, earlier Nino Esperanto, and then Ange Postecoglou were all sacked within this period of time. And now Victor Pereira is taking that hot seat. I wish him the very best. They say the only coach that you know is the coach that is standing. Any other coach is on the sack list. So anybody can be sacked at any time when it comes to football. I wish him the very best in this one. Okay, the FA Cup is currently going. FA Cup fourth round, yes, currently taking place. Arsenal against Wigan Athletics. Arsenal are already in the driving seat, beating Wigan Athletics by 4-0, and this is the beginning of the second half, the 46th minute. Yes, that is what is happening there. Other matches have already been played. I'll give you the results of those matches much later. While we monitor the Arsenal game, I'll be giving you live scores even as the game progresses. But today also our main discussion will still focus around Arsenal. The news today coming out is that the board, the Arsenal board, they just gave Mikel Arteta a new ultimatum, and this ultimatum is tied to winning the Premier League this season. If Arteta doesn't win the Premier League this season, it means Arteta will have to leave. That is what we want to discuss today. Will it be a nice decision for Arsenal to take? Because we know that managers of Arteta's caliber right now, they are very difficult to come by. I think if they will sack Arteta, will it be a good one for Arsenal? We'll come to all of that. But before we go into all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Arina Zabalenka and Iga Swiatek, the world's two top players, have both pulled out of the WTA 1000 event in Dubai, tournament organizers announced. Zabalenka has not played since losing the Australian Open final to Elena Rybakina last month. Swiatek was in action last week in Doha but failed in her bid for a fourth Qatar Open title, losing to Maria Shakiri in the quarterfinals. The first round in Dubai gets underway today. Two-time FIFA World Cup silver medalist Nigeria have reached the final rounds of the African qualification for this year's global tournament following a 2-1 defeat of Senegal in Diamniadio on Saturday evening. Goals from Kindness Ifeanyi and Precious Oscar and Nigeria a 3-1 aggregate win, sending them to the final round of the series, where they will clash with the under-20 girls of Malawi. Malawi edged out Guinea-Bissau in their fixtures and will now face the Falconers in the final round of the series in May, with Africa to present 4 teams at the final tournament scheduled for Poland in September. And back to our topic of discussion. At the Emirates, the directives from the top is reportedly crystal clear: the trophy or the door. Reports surfacing this morning suggest that Arsenal hierarchy has officially tied Mikel Arteta's future to this season's Premier League title race. After 3 consecutive seasons finishing as runners-up, the message from the boardroom is that near miss are no longer currency, with Arsenal currently sitting at the summit but feeling the breath of Manchester City and Aston Villa on its neck. The project has reached its final ultimatum. Mikel Arteta has transformed the Gunners from a mid-table drifters to European heavyweights, but after a winter's tumble, including a tough loss to Manchester United and a draw at Brentford, the board's patience is thinning. The clubs spent big this summer bringing in stars like Victor Gyökeres and Martin Zubimendi. The owners believe the ammunition is there. Now they want the target hit. Some analysts are calling it harsh. Others says it is the standard required at the world elite level. So we are putting it to you, the fans. If Arsenal fall short again, if they finish second by a point or a goal, should the club pull the trigger? Is it time for a new voice to take the final step, or is Arteta the only man who can finish what he started? We want to hear from you. As you can hear you can hear it very, very clear. We want to hear from you. If Arsenal doesn't win the Premiership this season, the board is saying it's going to be a goodbye for Arsenal. Is that a good call? Or you think that Arsenal, Arteta is that person that can actually take Arsenal to the promised land? Let's hear from you. The numbers to call on the show today is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also be a part of the show when you contribute. The studio lines on Facebook, and the Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. Hello.
Yes, Speedy, good evening to you, Uncle Benny Kuji.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show.
God bless you. MC Oliver Nikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports in Abena Lady.
Busy Brain, seems like you are at the viewing center.
No, actually, at the moment, I'm in the Alede market town.
Okay,
There's
okay.
market, so I'm inside to get some updates.
Okay. Did you hear the intro?
Yeah, about Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, Arsenal, for me, they have been trying. It's not easy playing to that stage. So even if Arsenal end the league, not taking the league, ending on the second spot, see nothing shouting at the team or the manager or Arteta or anybody. I think they need to be praised. It's not easy. You know, some of the teams they play, they could not even enter top 4. They are at the relegation stage. So if your team play to that stage, even if they did not win the trophy, at least you should praise them so that they will continue to do more.
But the management is saying that if Arteta doesn't win the trophy this season, he will need to go. Is that a nice call?
It's not a nice one, but I don't know what is going on with this management. Even Atletico Madrid, look at they have been doing well, but they say that is his last time. Diego Simeone, the last time he will stay in this thing. So it's not right for them making such pronouncement. At least they should wait until if they want someone to go. When they can't reach, they should just tell the person to leave. For you giving somebody that kind of condition is not right. Someone that is trying for you for quite a number of years. For you saying that if the person did not win, the person should leave. Remember, he's not the only man in the team. He is a coach while he also has players. So it's not just his work alone. The work of the coach alongside with the players that will team up together to give someone something.
Yes, it's a teamwork.
So so if you are saying that, you would have said that if they did not win anything, both the coach and all the players should go so that at least you will bring in new people entirely. So it's not right for them making such statement on Arteta.
Okay.
Arteta is one of the best coach we are seeing now. So he should be praised.
Okay, thanks for that one. Okay, MC Oliver is saying that it's not a good one right now for the board to come out and say at this point in time. Hello?
Good evening, Benny.
Good evening.
I'm Ugondo Amos, calling from Sabongida.
Ugondo, you're welcome to the show.
Yes. You see, for quite a long time, this is the season that Arsenal has built a team that is what to talk about. For the past season, whenever the first team players are injured, Arsenal will be struggling. Will be struggling to win matches.
Yes.
But now, even when those some of the first team players got injured, Arsenal were still strong. So I suggest that even if Arteta did not win the Premier League or the Champions League this time around, they should give him a second chance to try again.
It is not a second chance. This will be the the fourth or third or fourth chance.
And that's why I'm saying that it is now that he has built a strong team. The bench is strong.
Okay, Gunnar, let me just cut you short and ask you this question. The board now, they've said everything that Arteta needs, they have provided for him. He asked for players, they've given them to him. Whatever he has asked for, they have given it to him. Therefore, he needs to win. If he doesn't win, they won't be happy. They are business people. Remember?
I never knew they have given him all he needed. So if they have given him all he needed, it is left for them to take the decision they like. Yes. According to them, all the players he needed,
they've given it to him.
They signed the players for him, so he has no excuse again.
Okay. Yes. Okay, thanks for that one. Everything that every player that Arteta needs were provided for him. Yes, he asked for striker, they gave him a Gyökeres. He asked for a midfielder, they gave him Zubimendi, they gave him Eze. In fact, almost every part of every position in the field, on the pitch, Arsenal has, if not extra one, we'll talk about two players. And if you take any of them out, the other person that will be coming in will give you very, very best. And therefore, in the last 3 seasons, he has always played second fiddle to Manchester City. And therefore, right now, they've seen it that this time around, Arsenal needs to win this trophy. We are all seeing it that Arsenal, for me personally, I would say this season belongs to Arsenal. But coming out as the board and saying all of this, is it not pressure on that Arsenal side? Hello?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
This is John Joe from Yellowwater.
Okay, John, you're welcome from Yellowwater. Go on.
What is the topic? I don't hear.
Okay, the Arsenal board, the management of Arsenal, the board is saying that if Mikel Arteta doesn't win the Premier League this season, maybe they will have to sack him. And I'm asking, is it a right decision by a right call from the management?
Yes, Arsenal is a big team. And they are expecting Premier League from Arteta for quite time. That decision should wait. Let us see what Arteta can do. We have a long way to go. So Arteta says he strongly believes that this time, if he doesn't win this Premier League, there's something is going to happen.
But if let's just take it this. Let's just look at it from this angle. If I really want Arsenal to win, but if eventually, let's say Arsenal didn't win it, can Arsenal get a coach to that level of Arteta anywhere?
Arsene Wenger also did the same thing. Arsenal is a big club.
Yes,
they have to give the coach a time.
Yes.
What I'm telling Arsenal, that Arsenal management will not say Arteta if not leave the Premier League, they will drive him out. Arteta is a young man, right? So he has intelligence of coaching Arsenal. I want them to give that man time. He can do the same thing that Guardiola has done in a world.
Yes.
And the whole world now is pressing Guardiola. Guardiola did not come anywhere. This is where he comes from. The same way he comes.
Yes.
So Arsenal should give that young man time. And it's proving. I'm a Man U fan. I see what Arteta is doing. In fact, I appreciate him. I appreciate him a lot. So I even pray for him to lift this Premier League.
That's a nice one.
And by God's grace, God will give him that opportunity.
All right. Thanks for that one.
Thank you.
Okay, a Man U fan. I think for a long time, this is the first time I'm seeing rival fan wishing another club to win the Premier League. The first time I'm seeing this, I have not seen it for a long time. I don't think it has happened before, but now almost all fans are actually wishing for Arsenal to win this one. Is it because of the hatred for Manchester City? Is it because people don't want Manchester City and Pep Guardiola to dominate that trophy? I think maybe it's tilting towards that direction, not because of they just love Arsenal, but let's wait and see who will get there. Okay, if you're just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makuri will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. Today on the show, we are discussing Arsenal Football Club. Yes, the management of Arsenal are saying if Mikel Arteta doesn't win this Premier League, they are going to pull the trigger. Yes, they are going to pull the trigger on Arteta, and therefore they may find somebody to replace Arteta if he doesn't win the Premier League. And I'm asking, will that be a right call, or is it that Arteta is the one man who can finish that job in Arsenal? Remember, for so many years now, Arsenal haven't won that Premier League. They are firing on all cylinders in the Premiership, in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. The Carabao Cup already they've beaten Chelsea. Right now they're playing the FA Cup. The results right now, Arsenal 60. let's see the result right now in the FA Cup. 64 minutes, Arsenal still 4-0 up. They are firing on all cylinders. In the Champions League, Arsenal they are also topping that table. They are sitting there comfortably. Yes, that is how good Mikel Arteta is. And if the management can come out and say this kind of a coach, they want to fire him, I think there's a certain Real Madrid that will just okay, that is what we're discussing. And the number to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Call us and let's have your say on this. Now, okay, we have a caller already. Hello.
Good evening, Benjamin Kuji.
Good evening.
Thank you. Kenneth calling from airport.
Kenneth, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you watching your game?
I didn't quite get the question because my attention was kind of divided watching the game and trying to listen to you as well.
Okay.
But
can I go on?
I was saying, if I heard you correctly from the question, I think you're asking a question about the management of Arsenal, saying Arteta will leave should he fail to win the league.
Yes. And I'm asking, is that a nice call?
For me, you always know my stance when it comes to Arsenal failing to win the league this season. I've always said it that should Arsenal fail to win the league this time, Arteta shouldn't wait for anybody to tell him. He should just quietly leave, honorably leave Arsenal and say, thank you, bosses, you've done well for me. At least you've given me the opportunity to showcase myself. Because
okay. If Arsenal decides to leave, can Arsenal replace Mikel Arteta?
Hello?
I said, if Mikel Arteta decides to leave, can you get a better coach than Arteta?
We never expected Arteta to be who he is at Arsenal right now. He was given the opportunity to showcase himself, and we all discovered he is this good. So some other persons can be given the opportunity to also showcase himself.
Okay.
Yes.
So for you, if he doesn't win, he should just honorably retire.
Quietly, without anybody telling him.
Okay.
I'm not particular about the league, but if he doesn't win anything tangible, he should just leave.
Okay.
Yes.
But one thing I'm asking again, the board coming out to give this kind of statement at this particular time, when is it not putting pressure on Arteta and the boys?
Yes, somewhat. Yes, it's kind of putting them under pressure, but as well to make them understand that we've invested a lot in you guys, so you can't disappoint us this time. It's a kind of a morale booster to them as well, saying, what kind of a statement is this? Let's prove these people that yes, we can do it.
Okay, thanks for that one.
Yeah. Welcome.
Okay, Kenneth is insisting that if this eventually happen, Mikel Arteta shouldn't be told. He should just honorably retire or resign and leave that job. But with this, I'm asking these Arsenal fans and whoever cares to listen. Coaches are scarce. As Chelsea, as Manchester United, as Real Madrid, as Tottenham. Ask all of them. They are just that it's not easy to get a coach. If you say you're bringing in a new coach to come and experiment, it will take time. Before the Arsenal eventually got Arteta, remember they experimented and till it got to this level they got an Arteta. And if he leaves, remember there are a lot of coach and a lot of teams that will just be so glad to pick him up. And though our time is fast spent, we can just take one. We can just squeeze one call into the show. If the last caller, we can just take the last caller. The number is to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Okay, let's just go and give the results for the FA. Okay, we have one caller. Let's take this one quick and then we'll call it today. Hello. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good evening. My name is Tessera. I'm calling from Makodi.
Okay, call us. Go on. Very, very quick one.
Yeah, I agree that Arteta has the last opportunity to lift a major trophy for Arsenal.
Yes.
He has been given all the leverage he needs. So, and if I may suggest, the major trophy for me as an Arsenal fan is the UEFA Champions League or the Premiership.
Okay, thank you for that one. Okay, our time is already fast spent. Sorry, we couldn't. You didn't call early. Our time is already fast spent. And like I will always say, tomorrow we'll be here to talk more about more sports and other sporting activities around the world. From me to you, like I will always say, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Shiehegen Kawatankaraha.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Hello, my Kuji. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.